a training session this morning before we fly out on Virgin Australia at 10:30. Got to be at the airport, fly at about 1 o'clock, and looking forward to 2.5 weeks of some pretty solid training over in Colorado. And this time around we've got about 24 players going. I think there's a travelling party of about 35 roughly, so a larger group than it was last year. Yeah, it's a good experience. It's a good chance for the club and particularly the playing group to go into set some new standards in terms of training, living an elite lifestyle. And obviously the thing I love most about these trips is the camaraderie and the time you get to spend with one another and form new friendships and become a lot closer. We'd like to think that we could start off 2014, particularly this 2014 pre-season with a clean slate. The reality is you can't really completely forget about what happened in 2013. I wasn't directly involved in what happened in 2012, so it was a little bit different for me, but I did ride the roller coaster with the boys throughout the year in the footy club, so I can definitely see a weight lifted off the guys' shoulders.
When we go to Colorado, a lot of people think you're going there just to increase your fitness levels. Okay? We're going for more than that. Okay? We're going for, yes, we want to increase our fitness levels, but on the next page, you'll see we're clearly going for some other objectives, okay? We want quality football sessions, okay? When Bomber spoke to you this morning, he said when we get back, we're going to make sure that the final week going to Christmas is quality football. Every activity that we'll do will involve some form of leadership. It will be physically demanding. It's going to be a harder camp than what it was last year, and it'll be mentally challenging. So prepare yourself for the next 2.5 weeks to live like a pro. Okay, you're going to need to if you're going to get through. Right, we want everyone to come back from this experience better physically, but also stronger mentally.
Boulder's a beautiful town. It's situated in the Midwest of America, and it's a bit deceiving. You wake up when the sun's up in Boulder and clear blue skies out your window, and then all of a sudden you step outside and temperature's got to about -25, and pretty much for the whole camp it probably didn't get higher than maybe -10. It's awesome as a training base. One thing we do every morning is walk to training, gets the body going. It's a bit cold here, as you can see all the snow behind me. So what we do is about a 35-minute walk to training on the CU campus at the university. In the morning we just have a meeting before training where the coaches obviously take us through our skill session for the day, and also we're doing a lot of learning at the moment. So we're going through all our stoppage work, all our offensive and defensive plays for the year. So the meeting goes for about half an hour. The boys have got to stay switched on for that whole time.
This is a session, lads, so it's not a lot different to what we've done. 11v9, we've just taken one number out now, so it's only +2. There will be 3 interchange. We're going to keep it pretty consistent, so it's up and back, quick interchange, and we're going again. We do a stoppage, little effort, stoppage, and then have a rest. The bigger fellas, doing some repeat leads. So your area won't be massive. We want to see a few repeat efforts.
Okay, today's designed to be tough. Okay, and that'll be backed up again tomorrow with another tough day.
Let's get into it, eh?
Yeah. We do 10 400s, kind of build up 400s, and then a bit of training. So we'll see how the boys hold up. This is the bubble. As you can see, we're actually sharing it with St Kilda at the moment for the 2 weeks. Let's get stuck into running.
I might blow a gasket early on, I think.
Facilities were outstanding. The playing group, I think they were a bit overawed by what they saw when they got there.
Same again.
And obviously there were some little changes that were going to occur under Bomber, and it gave us a great opportunity, with a group of 27 guys to really give some game knowledge and some game education around the types of setups and the way we actually want to play the game.
Hold it! Back here! Let's see! Punish the turnovers for the next drill. Down here. Get in, let's go!
We had 5 skill sessions while we were there, and we had 2 hours pretty much in the bubble on our own, and the players really were enthusiastic to get into their ball work.
Let's start tackling them, because otherwise, they're just breaking us open.
I reckon what Job's saying, every time they got the ball, they got time with it, don't they?
You know what it is? It's bloody fantastic. That's what it is. It looks really good, Groom. Okay, using your numbers when you need to. Okay, you're not getting confused, and when you're hitting that kick forward when you need to, and when you get it through a line, you're looking a bit deeper.
You've got time, so it doesn't matter whether you're up or you're back. They're going to find their targets because you're outnumbered by 2.
Yeah. Don't panic. If you get in trouble, don't panic. Stay calm. You got your numbers somewhere.
Yeah. If you corral, what's the person behind you doing? He's not sure what you want him to do. So be really aggressive. Let's take some time away. Force him to quick kick it rather than give him time and space to find it.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Green! Good Zach! Good help!
I think they really embraced the conditions and actually getting something out of their camp from a football perspective.
Down here. Boys, only issue with that is 2 over the top handballs. Reset that number. Stay in play, attackers. That number. I'll tell you what, Greens did really well, okay? They used their numbers when they had them, okay? They didn't panic with the ball. That short kick and then the overlap handball got them out the back. Okay, as soon as you break a line, look a bit deeper. Okay, look a bit deeper. They're up and about, the Greens. I think they've got you. I think they've got you.
It was a great session with the boys. Probably about 2 hours of skills with a bit of running on a Monday, as I said earlier. Now we're getting stuck into some weights. Monday's a leg day, so we've got some squats and then a few other leg exercises just to strengthen up for the boys. Training days are quite hard. You're up at 6:30 or 7 and we train for a few hours and you go straight into weights and then you might have a bit extra training after that. So probably you end up being about 4 or 5 in the afternoon and your days are quite long and extended and just that hard training environment, especially with the conditions as well, that you're up early and you finish late, but that's what a training camp is. It was a good tough session in there and now the day's finished. We've ticked off running, ticked off skills, finished off in gym session in the weights room and now ready for the walk home.
Well, it was our day off today, so a few of the boys really making the most of the snow, so we don't get to much back home. So we had a bit of a stuff around. A few of the guys have bought the sleds and we're just going down this hill and yeah, it's a lot of fun.
When they see me killing on the floor, looks like I'm missing competition from the rest of y'all. I know you're looking at me, I know you wanting more. Somebody popping on the dance floor, make it count.
Now pay attention, McMullen. This Ford Cougar is no ordinary compact SUV.
Sat-nav, climate control, plus your phone and audio system are controlled by the voice.
Play genre rock.
It's smart enough to park itself. Stop itself in city traffic if you get distracted.
Do try to bring it back in one piece.
Don't worry, we'll take good care of it.
The Ford Cougar Titanium. We put more smart stuff in so you get more fun stuff out.
That doesn't look like mommy, 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 doesn't never swagger like that. That doesn't look like mommy, 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 doesn't never swagger. He don't have a swagger.
Now with your mobile, you can tap and pay for the things you buy every day. Only with CommBank you can.
Footy's back and everything's possible. Hell, the D's could make the finals. Well, why not? Port did. Yep, even Richmond are a shot. Could this guy be the next? This guy? Well, not until he can do this. G'day, Brownie. And bloody, he could change everything. But the Hawks have got to be favourites. Or do they? In 2014, everything's possible.
It's 8 a.m. We're into our monitoring. This is where we just evaluate the players and see where they're at. This happens most days. We look at their weight, same. Yep. Their oxygen levels in their body, their hydration levels, and then we just a general feel of how they're going, how their body's coping with the load. So it gives us a really good idea of where they're at and what we might have to manage for the day. Quads. Okay. Groin.
Another early start for the boys. Today we've got a bit of a running session around Coot Lake. Yeah, looking forward to this run actually. We haven't been out to Coot Lake yet since we've been here, but beautiful scenery there, sort of outlook over the mountains and that, so that should be good. it's actually very different to last year. The whole lake's actually frozen over, so it's pretty cool to see that. We've got a 5-kilometre track. I think it sort of loops right around the outside. I'm not sure what we'll be doing today, depending on the track, whether there's too much ice or a bit of snow that we might have to get through. But yeah, we'll see how we go. But it's pretty cool seeing this lake fully frozen over.
I'll go ice skating later.
To make things interesting today, I'm going to take on Baggers. He doesn't know it yet. He's still a bit clueless right now, but I'm going to be pushing him and I'm going to challenge him, I reckon. So we'll give him a bit of a challenge and see if he's up to it.
Little baby every time, because he's better than me at running.
This Baggers watching me.
I think Travis.
Travis is pretty good, so I think he'll go out, and I think the group is myself and Boulder as well. I think Travis will nearly win that, so we'll see how he goes. He'll let us know about it as well.
You can't beat me.
Got him covered, comfortably. It's dog. There's a bit of ice on the track, so you get a bit of slip, probably about 500 in. There's a nice little hill that's strategically placed at the end of the one going downhill and the start of one going up. So it's a grind early, but once you find a stride, you just try to get your breath back. So.
Good boys. Bloody knackered now, but felt all right throughout it, so we got there.
Okay. Boys ran really well, I think. We kicked on through. I think there might be 1 or 2 spews, but apart from that, it was a good sesh. So yeah, I think I just got him in the end. He was pretty solid to start out, and we sort of had our set times, and I think Baggers had a little bit less time to recover, and just got him in the end. So, but it was a good challenge, good way to sort of set yourself for the running. You can challenge yourself against someone and try and beat them. So, boys have come together really well, and yeah, it's been really enjoyable.
Yeah, good session, man.
A bit of tightness in my right calf, and then came off, got a little bit of treatment and went back on, and didn't get any better, actually got a little bit worse, so just came off the track, ice up, and then got to get a scan. So it's pretty disappointing. We're driving down the US 36 west in towards Denver, and we're going to get a scan, so to see how the calf is. That'll determine probably the seriousness of if there is any injury, and give us a better indication of what our plans are going forward and stuff in terms of my rehab. I've never experienced a torn muscle or a soft tissue injury in my career. I reckon I've escaped a couple of them with light strains or a bit of bleeding or a bit of edema, which is a commonly used word in the footy industry. I've done a quad in my younger days, so it's been a while. I'm getting old.
Looking at your lower leg, correct?
Yeah, the calf.
Okay. Any specific area higher up by your knee, more down by your Achilles?
Just above. Just in this area.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what happened?
It was an incident during training, so.
Okay. Were you hit? Did you just feel it?
No, it was tight. It was tight, and then came off. Got treatment, went back on, and it went pop.
Okay.
Just, yeah.
First 2 sequences are run back to back. Take about 6 minutes total. All set.
Yeah, so BJ, just got the result on the MR, and it shows, as we suspected, that you've got a small strain of your lateral and midline soleus. It's only very minor, thankfully, and it's got signs of DOMS in the adjacent gastroc muscle, which is more the sprinting muscle. Nevertheless, it is a strain, but on the very low end of it. It's probably going to take a few weeks of rehab to get you back into anything like full training, so we'll just have to go very carefully and slowly this week, and then gradually ramp it up after that.
Well, I didn't know what to expect really. I said I'd never really experienced the incident, what happened. So a bit of tightness, and then they talk about the sensation of like being shot or something. It wasn't as severe as that, but similar kind of feeling. I'm guessing I haven't been shot before either, but this is my 12th pre-season, so I've got a good base and foundation behind me. So if we just tick the boxes in terms of rehab over the next probably 14 days, 15 days, then I wouldn't have thought I had too many issues going forward.
We're just here at the Pepsi Centre now, about to watch the Colorado Avalanche versus Phoenix Coyotes. We just went out for a team dinner and did a bit of bonding and had a nice meal together. It was good. And now we're going to go watch an ice hockey game. Haven't been to a game before, but looking forward to it. I'm hoping for a good game and a few bits. It'll be pretty nice. Yeah, the camp's been tough. I think the second week in, boys are starting to get a bit sick of each other, which is a good test for our mental ability. You know, blokes haven't got the right sleep going into the week, and it's getting a lot colder, I think, as well, so it hasn't really cleared up. But the training itself's been good, and blokes are fit. And, a lot of blokes are sore as well, but we've got to push through and see how we go.
I love the guy, and we've been best mates since kids. But seriously, what is with all the hashtags?
Hashtag Spud's coming up. Hashtag awesome. Hashtag 2014 Spud. Yeah, that sounds good.
Real Bounce Australia, Wednesday, 8:30.
Hashtag Danny 2014.
Now pay attention, McMullen. This Ford Cougar is no ordinary compact SUV.
Sat-nav, climate control, plus your phone and audio system are controlled by the voice.
Play genre rock.
It's smart enough to park itself. Stop itself in city traffic if you get distracted.
Do try to bring it back in one piece.
Don't worry. We'll take good care of it.
The Ford Cougar Titanium. We put more smart stuff in so you get more fun stuff out.
Just shift that over a bit. That'll do. Near enough is good enough with Sportsbet. Because in round 2 of the AFL, if your team lead at any break but lose, money back. Because near enough is good enough for us. Sportsbet.com.au. Find us in the App Store or thereabouts.
What's that? Energized, double the protein.
New Energised iced coffee flavour also has double the protein of regular Up and Go.
Here we go. Footy's back and everything's possible. Hell, the D's could make the finals. Why not? Port did. Yep, even Richmond are a shot. Hang on, love this bit. Could this guy be the next? This guy? Well, not until he can do this. And Nick Nat, one word. Freak. But which gun is going to win a game off their own boot? Geez, those Giants are starting to look scary. G'day, Brownie. And Buddy, he could change everything. The challengers are all lined up, but the Hawks have got to be favourites. Or do they? Only one thing's certain. In 2014, everything's possible.
Today we've got up and we're heading to the bubble. It's obviously still pretty cold and snowy out there, so we've come to the bubble and we're going to do some sled running, which sort of incorporates that sort of lactic that you get from hills. So it'll be a bit of fun, but also a lot of hard work, and so it's going to be a really challenging day for the boys, but we're really looking forward to it, so can't wait.
The reason we do this session anyway is for power, so we get some power, get some lactic, we're going to test you physically and mentally. I put you all in pairs, each pair is in their own team, and their points up groups today. Let's go. Okay, pretty clear. Choose your sled, pick your average. Pick a good sled. I reckon that one weighs less.
Not really, just joking. Yeah, it's pretty heavy. We're going to go all the way down there, so it'll be good fun. that was tough. Me and Brownie set the lead early for about just over half the race, and then the big fellas come back, the big glutes, they come through. So gave it everything we got, but we got beaten in the end. But for the boys, it was good hit out, because obviously we couldn't do the hills, so we had to do this instead, and gave a really good workout in the legs, and definitely good for our power and endurance. So. I spoke to you before about how good the session was. Coaches had a fun one with us. They made us do it again. So twice the amount of work, but boys really worked hard through it. Had a bit of a competition who could get the furthest. But all in all, it was a good morning. And hammies, quads, calves, glutes, everything. Feeling great. Not.
Come on, keep giving.
Today was an important day for us. Obviously, with these icy slopes out there, we were planning to run on hills. We found a really good alternative to keep preparing our program and get the guys working really hard. We've got some really good athletes, so we're not prepared to risk them on those pretty icy surfaces. So the sleds require the players to generate a lot of power and force and repeat that effort. So we had a lot of lactic today. We saw a couple throw up as a result. And we've got a really good mental and physically challenging session. The guys have been fantastic. We've run hard, trained hard, got some clear football objectives that have been met by the coaches, and some really clear conditioning objectives that we're meeting step by step.
Brownie and I are rooming together. Despite him being incapable of keeping anything clean, we decided that it was his turn to get me a coffee. He's just having a little trouble with his time management.
There you go, Captain.
I think that any time that you're faced with adversity and you come through it, then it gives you confidence that the next time you're faced with challenges that you can do it. Obviously, you can't win a premiership in December, but players can lose a season by not being able to get the training done.
The Switzerland trail hike was the toughest of the camp. The conditions, meant that it was really a mental challenge, and sort of a 5.5 hour type trail, and the wind that was sort of blowing at the time meant that it was really difficult.
I'm over you now, like a hill that I'm hiking. Feel like I'm fighting for no reason, but I'm still feeling right when you get right into it and bite. You can turn into lighter fluid when you will ignite the seed that you shouldn't like.
Been walking for about an hour and 45. Boulder's just about to tuck into some jerky. Want some jerky? For some, terrible stuff. It's going well. It's cold. I think we've done about 10k so far. Almost got blown off a couple of times. Got to start climbing back up now, so it's going to be an interesting walk back.
I'm on my own again, just want to let you know it's been a hell of a ride. Every moment spent with you is like hell.
Still coping all right. Just getting through this wind and snow, but the sun's out, so it's still nice. We've had a focus about being able to execute under fatigue, and whether it's mentally or physically, that's the challenge of the game. You take your body to the extremes and then you try and pick your way through situations. That's what it's about.
Inside of me that you just resurrected. Walking out my home, I don't need tippy toes. Let me know in the sack of gold, rest you out my soul.
Beautiful sight.
Probably wasn't as steep as some of the other hikes that we've done, but in terms of the wind and the length of it, it was pretty solid day.
The training camp was aimed to increase mental resilience. It's something that you go to altitude, it's meant to be difficult, and there's no doubt the actual training block within the program was difficult. It was increased difficulty due to the conditions. It was something that we didn't expect. It was the coldest snap chill for 20 years in the history that they've ever had.
Every year in that environment where you're surrounded by each other, there's always challenges, and I felt as if a few of the young guys really stood up and showed and became really comfortable in themselves as leaders and really demanded the standards from the group.
As the camp got on, it became more and more challenging to the extent where we probably had a few guys at nearly breaking point, but that was fine. That was part of it, and it was a part of their development and part of the leadership aspect within the camps.
You know, it was a fantastic bonding experience with the guys. I think we all come back as a really tight-knit group. You got to mingle with guys that you probably usually wouldn't around the footy club and even outside the club, so you know, it was good to see them in different environments.
Set us up for some good football training blocks, particularly after Christmas, and we've continued that through all the way up through the NAB Cup and NAB Challenge into now round 1.
It might be 5% difference you might gain out of it, but that 5% may be the difference between winning and losing and making grand finals.
Right from the outset, you could see within the senior players and also within our emerging leaders that they were really focused on making sure season 2014 was one that they can be proud of, and there's a real inner strength within the group that they want to be good at what they do, and they want to get back to actually playing some finals footy, and they've trained accordingly.
This has been a Fox Footy presentation.